The Mariners, my biggest thing is what is happening with like their hitting? Like they lead the league
At
in
this point,
strikeouts
okay,
by
at
a
this point, you
mile.
have to think like, do we need to change the strategist?
I
Or is
mean,
it like a player problem?
I don't know
Because
what you're
if it's
trying
a
to.
player problem, then you open up a whole nother can of worms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But if it's a coaching problem and a game plan problem, like that's easy to fix. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? I feel like,
I think I don't know. Like since we're in Seattle and we're in the Seattle market, we get a lot of
yeah,
like the Seattle news.
yeah,
I don't know if it's just like heightened, but we lead the league in strikeouts, 424. The second is 396. It's a mile, and
yeah.
it's not even close. Like,
That's like a whole player's worth of strikeouts,
yeah,
30 strikeouts. It's like we
it's
have a whole nother extra player striking out that many times. So
when you go up to bat, like it looks as if they don't have an approach. It's the most basic thing that you expect out of like a MLB hitter. It's approach,
yeah,
approach, approach.
yeah,
There's been so many pitches. I don't know if it's like a team wide can't see the ball, but there's been so many pitches down the middle of the plate where they
yeah.
foul it off. They're swinging at sliders that, are off the plate. And it's
And they're
like,
taking fastballs right down the middle.
there's been times where it's like, you got every time you get they get the pitch to hit and they foul it off.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you know the pitcher's gonna dot up on the corner, right? And now like it's fine if you can't hit the corners. Like they're MLB pitchers, if they can hit the corners, that's props to them. But they're getting curveballs, fastballs down the middle.
Yeah.
Julio
Yeah.
finally hit his homer, but it's like he keeps striking out. He is almost an automatic out until yesterday. And it's like his batting average does not reflect how difficult it is to watch him. The sheer amount of strikeouts this team has. And I mean, if you can't hit, it's one thing. But the strikeout's the most unproductive out, there is. There's been times when we've had runners in scoring position, and the guy strikes out, and now we're in a jam where the pitcher feels so much more confident. One out, runner on second and third, right? For example. A strikeout, now the pitcher has the whole field to work with. A ground ball gets you out of it. All you need to do is get a fly ball. It's the first thing you teach is
Just
like
putting
as
the
a
ball in play.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like their pitching's been so dominant that they've been able to be over 500 without this legendary pitching like 20 was it 24 starts in a row having quality starts. And it's like without that this team would be at the bottom. They're lucky enough to have this pitching rotation. Will the hitting get it together? Can they stop striking out and like can they put the ball in play?
It's interesting because I feel like most teams' problems is usually flipped. It's usually the hitting
Hmm.
or it's usually the pitching, that's a liability.
Hmm.
And, because most teams shell out for good lineups.
Hmm.
It's just a whole different, it's like a whole opposite problem for the Mariners.
Yeah.
It's hopefully they'll make, a move, to get,
But that's what we've been saying for 2 years now. Like it's like
yeah.
all they need is a move. Last year they sold at the deadline and then
So
just
we'll
missed the
wait. We'll
playoffs.
wait and see. We'll wait and see and come back to
Yeah, I
this.
don't know if it's
Yeah.
just the Seattle market that's getting to
Yeah.
us, but
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you guys for listening to Down the Lineup Clips. This is where you guys can watch the full episode and you guys can subscribe right here. See ya.